Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelvin Villalobos Ruiz. Make sure you follow me on social media as Kelvin Villalobos Ruiz. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, make sure you like it. Today we're gonna be talking about base running. Base running, it's a fundamental that is very important. I believe it's one of the most important things in baseball. With base running, you can win or you can lose a ball game. So today we're gonna be talking about base running on every single base, how you move around that bag, situations, and let's talk about base running. Base running from home plate to first base. As soon as you hit that weak ground ball to shortstop, ground ball to second, ground ball third, it's time to hustle, right? So time to run. After you have a nice swing ground ball, if you're a right-handed batter, first step is gonna be right foot right there. If you're a left-handed hitter, after you swing, your first step is gonna be left foot, right? So after we put that foot down, first thing we're gonna do is ground ball to shortstop. We took a peek at it, and then we're gonna start running. You're gonna make sure that you hustle all the way here to first base. Once you get to first base, first thing we're gonna do is, it doesn't matter at the moment you're not thinking, it doesn't matter what step, with what foot you step. So as long we want to make sure that our first step is gonna be right here. We don't want to step on top of the bag. We don't want to step past the bag. Your first, whatever foot you want to use, you gotta plant of the foot is gonna be on the dirt, and your toes are gonna be hitting that bag right there, right? We hit that on top of the bag, we slide, our career is over. We tag right here, we break our ankle, career is over. After you tag, after you have that tag, the first thing you look at after you touch that bag, you tag, the first thing you want to pay attention to, the ball. I'm my coach. You look at that right side, you stop completely, the ball is on the fence, I got time to go, right? The ball, if the first base caught it, I stay right here, no movement. We come back to the bag. Good hustle, coach. Thank you for everything, right? Once we get here and the ball, it's over there. Once we do this, they're gonna come tag us. If you're not in the bag, you're out. You wanna make sure that you have, once you get right here, you don't have any extra movement. You go back to the bag, touch it. Let's get ready for the signs. Coach is right here. Good job. Wow, coach, great base hit, great hustle. That's not the time to do that, right? As soon as we get back from the infield hit, you have no time to talk about your girlfriend with your coach or your mom, how she doesn't want to give you that water or Gatorade. Now it's time to look at the third base coach, right? So as soon as we take our batting gloves off, whatever you want to do, third base coach, science is gonna give you all this. Half of the time we don't know what it means, right? Because you didn't learn your science, you're very lost. You ask your coach again, coach, what was that? No, you gotta know the science, you gotta pay attention to everything, right? So first things first, I'm gonna give you a tip. Once we get to first base, make sure you clean this side of the bag, right? Why we do that? If this has a lot of dirt on that side right there, we slide, we go up, our hands is off the bag, they're gonna tag us, you're out. Make sure you clean that inside part, no dirt right there. We wanna stay here, tagging that bag, right? So how are we gonna take our lead? So our lead, we took our signs, we're gonna be paying attention to the pitcher, to their coach. Our coach is gonna be talking right in our ear, right? It's gonna tell us 1 out, break that double play. So first things first, you wanna make sure you are right here on top of the bag, and first step is gonna be left step. You step right here, right? You're still close, you're still looking at the pitcher, whatever he's doing over there, thinking about his girlfriend's mom. Next step, you're gonna keep looking at your pitcher, and you're gonna be set right here after your first step, right? You gotta know your body. What happened to Marcell Ozuna the other day. He didn't know where he was standing. He was lost. He was talking. He was pretty close from the back. He slid from here to the back. What happened? He broke his fingers. You gotta know where you're standing. You gotta know your lead. You gotta know how tall you are. You gotta know how fast you can get back to that bag. So after that first step, we go from here, step, we're gonna start taking our shuffles, right? So our shuffle, he's looking, I got 1, oh, I'm still pretty close, 2, I got 2, now we're here, now we're paying attention, ready to run, ready to steal, right? So if he's coming back, I know that I'm tall enough, long enough to get to that bag. If he makes sure, if he wants to like get back to first base, first step is gonna be with your right foot, then we slide, right? Once we slide, we wanna slide to this part of the bag right here. It's actually gonna take a lot longer for the first baseman to find you, to tag you. So what we're gonna do is, as soon as we're here, step, and then we're gonna slide. It's down on first base, right? So the same thing, I'm gonna do it fast pace, fast motion, step, 1, 2, we're here, looking at the pitcher, nice and easy, and then we go back, right? Our coach is gonna be back, we go, down, heads up. Every single time. If you're pretty close, you don't have to slide, but we wanna make sure we put that pressure on that pitcher, right? Why is that? If you put pressure, if you take a big lead, he's gonna be paying attention to you. He's gonna make a big mistake to the batter, right? So we wanna put pressure here. Other thing is, if we're doing this, we're putting pressure. Once it's a ball in the dirt, the catcher has to block. Boom, we go, right? So we wanna make sure we're athletic position, pay attention. One last thing I wanna talk to you about. Once you're taking that lead, we don't wanna go all the way back here unless you have 2 outs. The only way you go back here is if you have 2 outs, because we want to make sure that we're getting the angle to run toward third base because you have 2 outs. 3-2 counter 2 out, you can do that. Otherwise, you want to make sure that you give that illusion to the pitcher that you're still close, but you're taking that lead. If you're here closer to the grass, he's like, he's not going anywhere, he's pretty close. But in reality, you're taking your steps and you're doing very good, right? One more little tip. Once the pitcher is sitting here and he looks at you, as soon as he turns his head back to the catcher, make sure you take a small step, right? He's looking at you, he's not looking at you, ooh, right here, right? That way he doesn't know that you even moved. He's looking at you, he stopped looking at you, ooh, right here, quick. He didn't know you moved. You gain a step. That way you can break that double play. You can steal that base. Easier for everybody. Once you're the runner, what are you paying attention to? You're not paying attention. Oh wow, that pitcher has the biggest butt I've ever seen. That pitcher has the nastiest curveball I've ever seen. No, you're paying attention to his foot and his shoulders. Make sure you pay attention to both feet and his shoulders. Once he's here, he can still break, he can still get you. Once he's in on the balk, he's in. Next step, it's either coming up, that's when we go, or he's going back, that's when we retreat. We go back to our bag, right? So again, you're gonna be paying attention to this right foot right here. If it's here, he's going up, we go. If it's back, okay, we forget it, we go back, right? Left-handed pitcher is a little bit more complicated, but you can still get it. Same thing. Here, he can do whatever he wants. He can throw from here. He can step back. He can still throw. If he's here, he's locked. He's looking at you. You guys are making eye contact. He's going to try to take you out on a date. No, we're going to pay attention to right foot right there. And the first thing, if he goes back, he locks back, that means he's going to home plate. Time to go. If he stays up right here, he can still go to first base all the way until he's about right here, right? He still can't do this and throw back. So you always gotta make sure on left-handed pitcher that he locks back right here. If he's here, he's gonna come to you. He's here, he's gonna go towards home plate. On left-handed pitchers, there's a trick. You wanna go on first movement. most likely that first-handed pitcher, he goes back, you're already almost halfway. Only if you're as fast as me. If you're not, you're probably closer to the back, but you're already halfway. He's got to make a perfect throw to first base, and the first baseman has to make a perfect throw to second base. So we never stop. We want to, as soon as he goes there, first movement, we run on first movement, you want to be on that bag already, right? After you take your lead, 1, 2, positioning to run. This is very important, how you want to steal that base. First of all, how strong, how fast the pitcher is from the mound to home plate, and how fast is the catcher from home plate to second base. That your coach is supposed to have those numbers. Okay, so let's talk about your lead. So once you're here, what we want to do, we cannot be completely here like a softball player, because he's gonna come back, he's gonna throw you out, there's no way to run back. We want to make sure this right foot is behind your left foot a little bit, looking that way, so that way once you're about to run, it's here, right? So we gotta stay down. If not, if you need to go back, then we just go back, like I say, step, boom, right there. So once we're doing this, we're right here. Watch my arms. I don't have him right here. Maybe you can have him right there. You can have it down here, so you're like, oh wow, he's not coming. First step is your left leg right there. It's gonna go, you turn. As soon as you turn, first step is gonna be here. You're gonna stay low on straight still. We're just gonna go, look, and then we keep going, right? So that's what we wanna do. If it's a hit and run, what we wanna do is still 1, 2, third step, we look back to see if it's a fly ball. We wanna come back. If it's on the dirt, we keep going, right? We get that turn. You gotta know what you're doing. So let's make it fast. Let's make a fast example here. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're looking at the pitcher. He threw. Look, first things first. Once that pitcher releases the ball, if you're not stealing, you wanna take this shuffle right here. So he pitch, 1, 2. That keeps your feet moving, right? So if it's in the dirt, you can take off. You're gonna get there easier. If the catcher caught it, after you're here, 1, 2, we gotta come back, because he can throw behind the batter and get us. He can pick us, right? So let's say we're on straight still. 3, and then we go, boom. Second base. Once you stole that base, once you hit that double, your parents are so proud of you. They're gonna buy you ice cream after the game. You hit it your first double, great, unbelievable. No, that's not the time to do that. First things first, once you get to second base, the first thing you wanna make sure it's where the outfielders are playing. If the outfielders are playing in, you know that coach is gonna stop you if there's a base hit. You wanna make sure where they are, because if there's a fly ball to right field, you wanna know if you can get there, or if you stay here, depending on the situation. No outs. If there's no outs, or even 1 out, and there's a base hit, it's most likely that the third base coach is gonna stop you, but you still gotta hustle. You're on the coach, right? So you wanna make sure before the game, make sure you pay attention to how strong their arms are. It's on you. Most likely it will be on you, right? So once we're here, we looked at the outfielders. They're pretty deep. I can run. Yeah, not a problem. We looked at them. First things first, we're gonna do the same thing. Step. Pay attention to where I'm going. I'm not going straight, I'm going back. Step. We're gonna walk a little bit here. Walk, step back. You're giving the illusion to the pitcher that you're going back, so he's probably gonna start paying attention to you. As soon as he starts paying attention to you, you start creeping in. What are we doing here? We're gaining lead, but we're not letting him know, because if we go from here all the way straight, we're letting him know, right? But we gotta make sure that we go back, so we gain lead. Okay, he's not looking at me, now he is. So now he's looking at you, we go in, and the same thing. As soon as he's here, we gotta pay attention to him. As soon as he goes to home plate, 1, 2, You stay here, nothing happened. Let's go back. If he threw in the dirt, same thing. We go here. We pay attention to the catcher. What signs, his sequence. Oh shoot, he's throwing. I think it's the second sign. Let's see. Curveball. I think I can go. The dirt. Boom. We go. Right. You gotta pay attention to the pitches. We gotta pay attention to the outfielders. As soon as you're here, you're gonna go back. Oh, now we're gonna do it fast speed, fast pace. Here, okay, pull the dirt, and then we go, right? And you wanna take that angle just in case it's a base hit. You wanna stay here, and oh shoot, you stop. All right, third base running. This is very important. Same thing. You're gonna make sure you pay attention to the outfielders where they're located. You gotta know their arms. Left fielder, average arm. Center field, below average. Right fielder is got a good arm. So fly ball, you gotta know when you're gonna run. Your coach is gonna be there to let you know, right? So how we do this one? You gotta make sure, first things first, you gotta make sure that you're on the foul side of the diamond. Why is that? If you're here, a ball hits you right here from the batter line drive, you're out. You gotta make sure that you're on the outside part, foul ball. So the same thing. Once you're on third, this is more chill right here. You're on the foul side, you're looking. So the catcher is there. Once the pitcher throws to home plate, once the catcher has that ball, how are you gonna go back? Now we're not gonna go back on the foul side. Why is that? Because we leave that target to the catcher to throw to third base. So if you stay here, hello, you can tag me. So he's gonna tag you, you're out. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna come on the foul side. As soon as he catches it, we're gonna come inside, so fair side, and you're gonna cover right here, your ear, and you're gonna be here all the time, protecting yourself. That way, your back is right here, the catcher doesn't have a target on you, right? So, once you're here, the pitcher threw the ball, so first thing we wanna do is check if it's in the dirt, if it's anything. If it's not, we're gonna come back around, boom, right here. That's for the catcher. For a fly ball, once they hit the ball, we wanna tag. No outs, 1 out, we wanna tag right there. Fly ball, as soon as you see that fly ball, you locate where the outfield is. It's too deep, I got a chance. Boom, I go back. How do you wanna go back? You wanna go back, you step with your left foot on the bag, or you can step with your right foot, it doesn't matter, but you have to be paying attention to the outfield. Okay, so the ball is on the air, he hasn't caught it yet, and go, and then we go. That's a tag right there, no outs, you tag it, we're scoring a home plate, right? You gotta make sure you have the arm and where they're located. As soon as they caught it, we're gonna go back. So I'm gonna do it fast speed, fast motion. So I'm on third, shoot, this is the winning run. I gotta hustle, you're out, I gotta hustle. Okay, he's coming, pitch, boom, fly ball. You're looking. Oh, he hasn't caught it, he's not gonna throw me out. He caught it, boom, and then we start running, right? We won the ball game. Now we're gonna see we're fast enough, right? So home run inside of the park. We wanna learn how to run this diamond the proper way. There's a lot of guys right there, they're fast, but they don't know how to run the bases, so they don't score, they don't get that triple, that double. There's a lot of guys like me, I don't run that well, but I know how to run the bases properly, so I get a chance over those that don't. So let's learn right here. As soon as you hit that ball to the gap, shoot, I get a chance for a triple. First thing we're gonna do, step. So once you're running low, the first thing you're gonna do, as soon as you get almost halfway, what we wanna do is start creating that banana angle, right? So we're gonna start getting here, start creating that banana angle. Why is that? So you're seeing the ball, your coach is telling you go, we're gonna step on the inside part of the bag. That way, as soon as you step on the inside part of the bag, and you keep running, oh shoot, I get a chance for a triple. Again, banana, and then I go inside part of the bag, and then I go banana again. I get a chance to score, and then inside part of the bag, and then we slide on home plate. So we're gonna do it now fast paced so you can see. So we're gonna hit a inside park home run, right? So we're gonna do it fast paced. We hit it, boom, oh sure, get a chance. So we're gonna go here. Home run. Thank you for watching this video about running. I hope you guys liked it. I know I did. I'm a little tired, trying to catch my breath. But that's good stuff, man. That's fundamentals. As a coach, if I have a guy that can produce and practice the fundamentals the right way, that's a plus. That's gonna get you far. A lot of guys out there think that scouts are looking for home runs, for how fast you throw. Yes, they're looking for that, but at the same time, they're looking to see how you do the small things. For example, treat your teammates, the way you carry yourself on and off the field. They're looking if you hustle, ground ball. Once you're hitting ground ball to shortstop, see if you hustle, see if you do the small things, see if you're paying attention to the game. If you're doing all those small things, you can get far. Baseball is a game of failure. You're gonna fail more times than you're gonna succeed. One thing I say, it's control what you can control. So stay within yourself, be you, respect the game, play the game, and that's it. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe, please comment, and just tell me what you want to see next. And I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you follow me on social media. Let's get it.